Hi guys, so it's been about 2 years since I've uploaded a video. I didn't think anybody would, respond back to me or anything like that, so I'm gonna give it a shot and give you an updated video of where I was compared to 2 years ago. So 2 years ago I was diagnosed with pseudotumor cerebri. It's where basically my brain mimics a brain tumor. So I have like all the symptoms of a brain tumor, but I don't actually have one. I have really, really bad migraines to the point to where I feel like my head is exploding. To where to start? My vision. That's where I got diagnosed. I I went and see my ophthalmologist, and she said that my optic nerves were swollen. So she referred me to a neurologist. A neurologist did a spinal tap, and my opening pressure was over 40, I believe. I haven't had a spinal tap in over 2 years. I am definitely due for one. It was really hard to accept that I had something to live with for the rest of my life. That there was no cure for. Doctors didn't really have knowledge about it, and so I was overweight. I could still consider myself overweight, but I had lost 50 pounds. They said, lose the weight, you'll start to feel better. I was very deep in depression from all of this. I didn't work. I ate my feelings, so it just made everything, I don't know, everything was so unclear for me. I thought I was never going to get better. I didn't know how I was going to get past it. I kind of gave up hope. I have a very, very severe panic disorder on top of this. And if anybody here has a panic disorder or has anxiety, they can agree with me, and you're not alone. So my neurologist, I'm just going to say it flat out, was an idiot. Okay? I don't know. He had me on Diomax. Now, when I first started the Diomax, because of my panic disorder, if you guys can see it from my last video, I was very, very worked up. That's why I made the video to begin with. I wanted to warn everybody about it. I don't know if I was just making up symptoms in my head just because of my anxiety. I'm not sure. But let me tell you, there is side effects. Yes. Mine the most is my dry mouth. My dry mouth is pretty severe, and I have lost teeth because you can't help it. You can't. There's things for dry mouth, and it might help it a little bit, but it's still there. And so I've had to get a few teeth pulled because they were brittle. So I was taking it 3 times a day. Now I've learned how to deal with my symptoms of my pseudotumor cerebri and accept them. I did a lot of therapy. I went to counseling every Friday for an entire year. Didn't matter what I was doing, I made time for it. I'm in a much, much better place with it, especially with my anxiety. I've learned coping skills. There are things out there that can help you. You are not alone. You might think you are alone, but you are not alone. I stopped going to a doctor for this only because of, there's reasons why. And I'll be honest, it's just because of my health insurance right now. I'm just gonna be honest with everybody. But I losing weight does help. It does, in ways. It just overall makes you feel better. I feel a lot more healthy. I'm going to put it out there too, I was 230 pounds, and now I am in 183. I'm not going to say that it helped with my papilledema because my eyes are pretty bad. That's like the most common symptom that I have from this. Now, when I get my headaches, I get my headaches. They are horrible. I feel like I'm dying. I do not have any kind of shunt. I have not had any spinal taps done. Um, it's due though. Like I'll admit that once this health insurance kicks in and everything is, straight and narrow, I will get back to the doctor, but a new one, because my neurologist, I feel like, had no idea what he was talking about. And this disease, I feel like no doctor really knows what they're talking about. Because what can they? They don't know. And that's the thing too. We can get angry with them. We can. But instead of getting angry, let's just work together and figure out what we're going to do about it. Because we're not alone. There are people out there who have that have this. I'm sorry. No, I'm here to talk to whoever that needs to talk. I'm in a much better place. I didn't even think about making another video until some people had reached out to me, and as you can see, it is nighttime. This is the only time I really have to make videos. I don't do anything to myself. I want you to see the true me. This is me. This is a true me. So overall, what I want in this is for us to stick together. Because everybody, they don't have just this disease alone. There's lots of things that come with it. There's usually like a secondary. Now mine is fibromyalgia. It's anybody with fibromyalgia can relate to how bad the pain is combined with this. But you know what? I was a stay-at-home mom when all this happened, and I dwelled on it. No matter what you do, you have to find that inner strength inside. It's there. You're in there. You are not invisible. I thought I was invisible for the longest time, and I'm not. I got up and I started working. I might just work at Walmart, but you know what? You know how much anxiety I had walking into Walmart before all of this? I couldn't do it alone. Now I walk in there every day with my head held high, and I don't care. I do it for myself. I force myself. You know what? At the end of the day, I might come home and have a horrible headache and everything, and my body might be killing me, but you know what? I do it. And some people, I'm not going to bash anybody, not one person, if you are on disability, because there are people worse than me out there. There is. And I'm not going to put you down. I'm here for you. I don't know if anybody has told you that, but just know that I am. You can talk to me day or night. I can relate. I'm not saying I have the same exact situation, but I'm there. You're not alone. Now, Diomax was the whole reason why I made that video. I don't take it every day, I admit. But when my pressure is up, I do. And it saves my life. It does. I feel like it saves me from not going blind. And maybe one day I will. I don't know. But I wake up every day thankful that I am here. I can still see. We can make a difference. We really, really can. I'm sorry. I just did this I really just did this out of the blue. I finally had the courage to get up and actually do this. Just know, keep up with your doctor's appointments. Even if you aren't overweight and you're healthy, there's always things that you can improve to make yourself healthy. There's always room for improvement. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect just because I lost the 50 pounds. I'm not. I still want to lose another 40. But I've heard that it does, like some people, they'll lose weight and it'll get worse. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that it can get worse because I try not to dwell on it. And one thing that I do that I shouldn't do is ignore it. And that's one thing that I can change. I have accepted it in ways, but there's ways where I just ignored it. And that isn't right. I'm only 25. I have a 6-year-old daughter. I'm married, but I still have a whole life ahead of me. And I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm not. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because it really did take over my life. It ruined my marriage. But guess what? My husband's still there for me. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without him. My mom has been my rock. I don't know what I would have done without her. And my daughter, she's the reason why I breathe. She's the reason why I'm here every day. It's the reason why I won't give up. It's not just for myself. My daughter needs me. And she's going to have me as long as she can. But I'm just, no, there's still parts I need to work on. 2 years has actually, this year will be 3. I found out in December of 2016. And that seems like a long time ago. And that was just a couple months after I got married. But I just really do want to apologize to anybody that I've hurt along the way. Because like I said, I took over a lot. I did let it beat me. But we need to rise above that. We need to work together and we need to figure this out. I don't know what causes this, but whatever causes this is the devil. I think it was my birth control. I was on the NuvaRing that caused this. It can actually be a lot of things. But that's the only thing I can really relate to anybody else. But we will find out. We will eventually. We will find out.